Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Have you ever heard of an app called Tap Tap Send?
No, but I would like to know more.
Tap Tap Send is the best money transfer app in the market, with one of the best rates. It's also fast, reliable, convenient, and has no sending fee.
Wow, how do I sign up?
Just head over to your Google or Apple Play Store and type Tap Tap Send.
Thanks.
Don't forget to use code ACLASS for free £5.
Cable TV is expensive. Do you pay so much money for cable or other TV providers but still can't get all the channels you want? Are you missing out on your favorite shows, movies, and major sporting events like the Premier League, Champions League, NBA Finals, or the Super Bowl? Do you want to be able to watch Ghanaian, Nigerian, or other African TV stations? How about Caribbean, European, and US TV channels? Well, let me introduce you to KTV. KTV is the #1 leading TV over internet service provider in the world that can provide all the channels you need on one platform and is still cheaper than any service out there. KTV streaming has the most powerful TV set box in the market today, providing top quality internet TV services with no downtime, no buffering, no freezing, and no picture breakup. It's available in UHD, 4K, and Full HD. KTV works on all smart TV, Android, or Apple devices and provides 24/7 support through WhatsApp, direct chat.
Yankutuna sio nyamenono. Yanana sie wa maya tamfuate shoko. Hey, tiawa ne de no no. Wayama na yamenwanwa. Hey, wayama na timwa. Atamfuate shoko. Ghana for me the unbreakable joy is blessing. Oh, she HRETV. Kosuana she. Now be inshira unbreakable. Keep it locked.
Check the statistics. What from beaucoup d'État on my big six. We remove all the girls logistics. You want here top speed Olympics. Yo, what up, people? It's your boy Natalie, and I'm watching HRETV. Man, keep it locked. Badman operator.
Hello guys, it's your girl Pamela Odame Watara, and I just want to recommend HRETV for you guys for all your latest interviews. Just stay tuned at HRETV. I love you guys.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, you are watching me live on HRETV. His Royal Majesty. Oh my goodness, I love the name of this TV. HRETV. Oh my goodness, just catch us live on YouTube. Just go there, HRETV, and click subscribe, and then get update on everything that they put there, and then watch them also live on Facebook. When you hear the name HRTV, you are talking about television that comes from the heart. Oh, HRTV. Oh, makuma tomi emwati. Me that one say.
Good morning, children. A B C D E F G H R E H R E. HRETV. Go and watch HRETV. Bye bye.
Ebusiafo ye mamu nyina akwaba kese eba memenda dwumedi ayeta edebra modane dane nyina no mo somfo HRPK nde nwumre besaso aba mabobo ano na mene mabetwetwe nkomo ne adan ne efe pa ne edebra mu. Last week, any council trot any day in common, and now so your name Prophet Kumchacha. A dear mammy, and your papa editor and Nicholas or say, and nay ye be huno. I say, baby, or shall see a fee, and a Jumedia odi Eboa Ghana, any Yasia Fanina, Prophet Kumchacha, then Kea Kanka, Prophet Kawagana, you know, one of the most international prophet. To say Europe will tutu kwaya honum, America will tutu kwaya ban, say, to say. All over the place, Prophet Kumchacha did you media kesiye, and also bomu den ewo Ghana. In the yebeje in the honum adwene kakra na afide ne na atwetwe nkom momfa mo questions ne nyina entudwa enche bia mekoko yi prophet aba na afide yamana kwa baba dwumedie ne so na answer na ebe yesa ne yenko fa asida ema aboafo aso ya sene aye di dwumedie brawo aboafo aso ya sene di kan titro any feel good services feel good service adarma de di dwumedie bro o se ba adwunumu apomodene anasa adwunumu nimde anasa adwunumu nyansa de a feel good service na make fama no ebusuafo nyina no enti no look no further pomechira kwan ewo feelgoodservices@gmail.com omo na make fama no ebusuafo nyina Sasu na Happy Glow GH was Shoban Estate. Happy Glow GH say, "Bombra na mombeto cosmetic supplies nyina. Brabeye wo eyebrow, eyelash threading, waxing, pedicure ni manicure. Ah, just enche krabia no. So for Kumchacha, be mana kwa akokoye de 9 and say nyina won. Be ko makuchichini na wa mana kama na bibia e fine. Happy Glow see more Ashoman Estate right opposite Veggies and Grill. Amo number ne da FD so etwa spede no. Se sabe weni enhu ade na wuti adwumedi a mebobo number na ma. Number ne 0570 554 000 and now say 0594 710 391. Happy Glow say bra na mo ne endi adwumedi kama na bibia enkoso wan. Ebusuafo se sabe afe no adwone a share video no na afe de enko echire ni yentimi ende dwumede ne enye kama mekofa sofu Kumchacha abasisia na afe de ya de dwumede no ahyehyɛ so producer director waso ya sɛ de dwumede bro dane abre nyina sane ye ne ye dwumede no ene wa wonu be ma why is that na kwesi amponsa na kyese ordinary fidechi ya o produce saso na Mubarak Yakubu producer at large for the show Nadarama any timinya prophet and eden the ba dwumede ni so no enti enko den kofa prophet mra ne yen twetwe nkomo ne hu ne ekoso prophet one point to say
minia nyame adom me ho ye
da nyame ase
me ho ye pa wote me nkan
ye te onka pa sabre aye
nyame adom me ho ye
US abrochiman any we asa for na UK for ne Europe for ne Asia for nyina ehwe de den ewo HRTV ti no ma wo busuafo no wadofo so nya ento nchew ma mu hu se wo HRTV sisi a wo di dwumedie kese pa wo da wo share sin de wa mbọ krampa na kenya wa wonya bọ no de that Prophet Kumchacha ne ni ba be di dwumedie kese yi Prophet na yemo akwaba ebiom eba HITV so yemo akwaba kese pa eba
mejo so michia wankasa echia wahwefo ne watiefo nyina de me kan se nyame nhira wo ne adwuma pan so a wo bɔ na yesre enkwan hoden ewo mu a awreho enkan ne mu manije ewo mu ma wo ne wabusuye nyina na menchia aburuchirifo nyina so medase prophet edase pa amen ana nya waka nyina so no eye yankopon pa ese ebebem medase ne ka prophet Kumchacha edin pa o mame ede wo no ene na se infa no fi obetimi aboye mu kakra medase prophet Kumchacha efri achema pega ewo eastern region ena me papa efri kofodu adwuma po eno so wo eastern region prophet Kumchacha eda asolia eye Heaven's Gate Ministry International no your headquarters or Malam last stop it will be say prophet Kumchacha ase kakra we na metumi e dey start.
Okay, into say was sorry ne din ye Heaven Gate Chapel.
Heaven's Gate Ministry International.
Heaven's Gate Ministry International. And I was say what Malam. That is our Kaswa Kwan so no.
Me pa chwan.
Okay, nice. Now who enu nom and I say won kwan ye wo.
Oh mi wanu anamo ye nwotwe.
What so say?
Ye. Pa jo say.
What also saying?
Me tosu nsia o.
Me so say yes so me tosu nsia.
Ai. Me tosu nsia.
Nice one. All right. Now so for Kumchacha wa ware o ma saying
me da say me woyele me mayi nsia me firstborn I was 24 years.
Oh wow.
I remember me, me mami ensa ene wo varsity sisi a.
Oh, nice. I'm here, shut
Me mami ensa of vas. Eti no me wo yele wo ma. Me wo mensia.
Nice one. That's it. Na just our so out to so near papa no my memo competition. So my move 8 and I was 6. Into not just a come you no my pay me boy. So for now, yeah, sure. School sem do saying.
Obi a otie me bia otie prophet Kumchacha there. When you say school semane education side there. Man share them too much because man share that am wame manko bi. It's you know our side you know yeah na man too much.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, sure same feel when collaborate na wunyi no. Sana na abrabo city ya wutu sekemu. Anase wo so far obramu sana wo hwe tituru bebre waga na obi aka na hyase out say ye beka bronye beka humble beginning. Oh, na wo de na say.
Oh, meka say na yala ewo ebusuanim but I say school ne de nkola abone semunti no e na ama me ano manya madwen se meko school no aha P1 P2 ne ade de ya du koram an wadwane aba enti nkola abone semunti me de me hu ne se man kokora nu P2 no tiada se enti me de medication ne de nkoyi ne mum no
na obra
me de sobo ne pato se
na obra no te say.
Ana me ka se na ya wo abusuani ma na me maame ene abusuani betumi ahwe me bat enkola abone semunti no ena me ano manya madwensi school no mani je hu a anase meko aha hu se obi a waso oden de I say obi owo choba a ne ba so oden no kuta chance ni na mkrofo fie sra duane aso oden no nti no
Prophet me
ba na me yankasa no mani anyi hu se meko
Prophet for camera no ko we chika camera me as we ni ma ben camera nim dodo aha hoye perfect yeah that say na o kan kolabone sama na we na bi ni se na wo to tie anase na wo kopa so kochi nkofo bo mo na kolabone bem sana na we
on se me nyi ye na me ba no ye kan kolabone sam de aso ni se wi nom ne nsanom ne se ne ma no ne ade na me wo ye wo pani bi a no treni ye ne wo ye kurom kakra wa wukura de frɛ no ya mate na o treni ye ne ade meka se de no de ye fam no ye wi nom ne nsanom ne ma bone ne ade so ma sem nkwa ne ade nana sabe na nipa nhyɛ de nim ye na se wi nom ne nsanwe ne asɔden ne de na de se nipa ɛwɔ ho pa nti se nkola abɔ sem na yeshim
anata se so for wangasa woti ho sisi ya wi no wabɔ bi pen we really apagya to atwetwe ahyehye kama
oh manu bi da
na uguso nom
manu bi da manu jot da o se dai
na uguso nom
oh na the obi sam idi say the me dey aguso anom
okay
say obi kan first
yan confirm to no obi a say aguso nom
say the my bed and Paul
nice one
it is so near mani nyina ya to agu and ya be fa Paul suban na fa
nice one so no ana why establish a point now to the not just say ye koye ni man ahwe for me so kai mo se bon from questions na mbra na musa emamo questions am de bra me text message mbra me drop a fly ni nyina me busa questions ni nyina in the yenye bi mfim ene yenye bi so entum enti obi anfa the questions mbra na yembusa prophet Kumchacha nya pese hu fa ne hu bia no fatu edwa na me sure so wa de obe clarify bibia nyame bo asusu na se oye ne brabro no de be do America brochi mem so aye besa so achina ba studio ne ne de nkoman kasa yo sofo enti eba ne sen e na be ra sofo de mu e de na de be ra nyankopɔ se asofo de na miensa e da se nyankopɔ frɛ o ana se uko school keke ekosua asofodie no anase bia ne mienu no won say ne wo mo so a ekom na e de o mo ba asofodie wo dia na eye lie be na wo nya ye fon call be na wo nya.
Oh, media me call Bible school ni bi da.
Okay.
Bible school no me call bi da na me media na meka say enam osofo kosi amu akon a nyame ato ne nsa frɛ no so enam ne so ene ma nyame de ne nsa ka me nyame efrɛ me a me di be wura asofodie mu na emom no Bible school sem de me call hoda ana me call bi da na won say your friend okay John 3:27 say ya also obi ntumi nye bibi ade so di free surama no eti no osofu Kumchacha mem de ya your friend
Okay.
na emo no yesi ansa na ahoma be hu soro no na yedua ene de ne ko
No cry. Now, and before I come in next question, so no, Nana baby see me musa say me the questions in the two screen so say na also be who why. Nana baby see me musa say no what this saying how old are you?
o se me di saying
Aye.
Oh me ko 50 years o me won na fe
Eh no when you na ho na efe.
me won na fe
50 years no what ask what Bobby sa no. Ask what Bob what Bob upeja na dia na.
Oh daddy me peja daddy da me peja daddy me peja bi da na nsen kra na obi kan body na twen kakra na first ne de na me kra be kase bi a me peja dan ankasa
I don't know
body ne de
uso na ye twata ya na
me ko trend daw me ko trend dana daddy kra nso me nim da ma peja daddy wo wi ase da trend kra nso me ko bi da
and we are their body in Baba. So we are their body.
Media no.
Body
actually.
Yeah, so for it's no yamba back to us for no. Unko so for school da. And so about me go can your interviews and I say bia your programs are. What me koti Bible. Na me the crap on say chapter 1 chapter na about verse 1 2 3 4 5 6 30 40 50 going no. What see the timi who sa Bible verse ni nyina.
And na me can say okay, John 3:27 was obi ntumi nye bibi gisa wadi frustrama no eti awurade amfa frustrama wa untumi okay, Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 4 eba onyame ka kire Jeremiah say tama no hye ne maame yem no ena osi ni difo so o meye na adwuma eti wo hye ne maame yem kra na onyame frɛ no say o mra meye prophet eti no asofodie no ya wadi nyame sada to ne nsa nyame sada de che no menka ne sa
okay
wo hwe wo bi ti say Peter say wan go school da Bible kan Bible no Acts chapter 4 verse 13 na Bible so hu Peter ni Yohane so wonam what is so ye ni pa onsu ade ye da no ye papashee akwa nanso no onim nyame yesem Peter nko school da enso ebra nwo sra and was Peter sono. According to Acts chapter 2 verse 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Peter ekojina Jerusalem preaching. Emma one day ni pa 3,000 sign. It will show Bible man. Peter John one ko school da. Said me can ask for 13 no. Bible mu obi anu oni made pa Paul. Paul there. No ye lawyer ni awoni made an wo sua de pa ba won say tama Paul of friend ba Paul so kora no Paul kora kan wo Galatians chapter 1 verse 11 say enuanom me mama mu say ensempa me kan no enye ni penchen na meje no ana enye ni pan so na de kire me na mo menam Yesu Kristo adi Yesu na menyan edi Paul kora na wo ye obi ana onimade na we educated no Christo friend no we say yamfa nkyerɛkyerɛ no onamadi yie no so ɛna onyan ansa wo hwɛ Bible mu a so ɔno ana ɔbɛdan ne Paul tama na Yesu Kristo ɛkɔ no ɛna otwa ne hwe wɔ Damascus first ne friend Saul ɛna akyerɛ ɔbɛda ne Paul wohwɛ so ne Paul a spelling ni nyinaa yɛ baako first capital letter pen sesa yɛ tama wɔn Yesu ne yɛfrɛ no Saul na S ɛna di ne din kan wɔn Yesu ne yɛyi S no wɔ ɛna yɛde P baayɛ because S no egyina wɔn ma bɔne for sin ɛna wɔn Kristo ne yɛyi S ne yɛde P baayɛ ɛna P ne bɛyɛ perfect or perfection it is so ne Paul no spelling ni nyinaa yɛ pɛ first capital letter pɛ ɛna sesa yɛ
so for what maybe onim say me din PK no P ne yɛ Paul edia me ma me pa de to me no Paul
okay
it omo ni me pa na nim say fra me sa ba dodo na nim say Paul ne yɛ bebedin it the em say woman me preaching who preaching to Paul woman me preaching about Paul preaching to Paul but that's it and no you can say a day ye bi na ba wo so a wo fa salad because who nim say from who the only man say from PK me boa who nim say from me Paul me boa na who
Dabi.
it I don't want ko bia ho asem na Paul nko ho asem na nde obeka kire me ene ma hwefo
say me fi say hon kronkron de ade a hinta ye nipa no aye ni mo no hon kronkron to me yiba
nice
so ade ase hon kronkron so to me eyiba eje de enhye de nya wan wakra ne ade to da bi a eti na ya na adifo adwuma ne prophetifo adwuma no eto da bi a betumi akonyame nipa bi odifo bi wa wo betumi akensen bi a kyere wa wanhwe ya abafi se wunu ya bi kura na akokeka kyere no so ade ase ba na bi kura wunu ya bi kura nsi ne nchen da edi nyame de ye ti nyame ase a no nye nyame ye nyina ye nti nyame ase eti no oda so ye nyankopon no
all right prophet Talks Brown say or share sisi a wo YouTube or say men kan tell say Mary free if I say what's up Mary free fa so o chia okese pa
me dance
I don't know if it Talks Brown ana Killer K e wo Germany or ye soldier ni amapa or ye major e wo US Army or Germany or say me busa say o preach wa sorry dem a wo share is na
me shepa
oh two preacher she that didn't na ya wo share
oh ade bi a maya ma ka me ho maya on say wo fra me se kura no on say wo fra me apɛ ɛna me start say me hye so hu ya
ai
sameni mako interview wo me ami nu akofi adoma wa na say adom enwumere kura na me wa adom FM
ai so me for hona na what up about na ka mo
program bi ni wi ase a me kwa me share space first kura no na on say Ghana for the ebi kasa pa
ebi se
me mani nye
oh okay
na mani ba ko abo etesi mani so batere mani ni ye hwe me oh say me fine mind pa
oh yeah nice guy
Osha on say mani no uhu ne bibia kama na uhu
enye kokko so ye ntimi nka se bia wa fa lawyer e fita so kama
bibia kama pa but space me de ya de bia mashama obi fra brochire ba na obi sa me say na say my sister from Amsterdam eba Ghana obatan bia obi sa me say den on tomre me a mini bibia me man to bre me say space any spray
oh okay
and obi ofra brochire ba eba Ghana bia no o ka se wo to mpaboa ni kotu abre me kra
o mpe
me sha dem pe me se me pe spray and space
and then after ne hwa ne de say obo be ba Ghana bia o me be po kira kwan no me do space no spray abra asma ka wo makosi wo le fani age pa wo stressa so for me musa wasem yo it is here kase fake prophet and I say false prophet who did it
o kasa no e wo kire kakra
me say kase fake prophet and now false prophet who did it
wo se me gidi
ai
say fake prophet I then
and I say false prophet yeah obi kase osofo be a fake prophet and or a false prophet and a pastor who did it ana
bia na osofo no bibi e wiase wo de ma me fan fan same ra bibi e wo wiase bia ya wo original no ya wo fake wo eno de e wo ho bibi e wo wiase bia ya wo papa no ya wo ne bone
sa
Yesu Kristo kura ba wiase of a disciples 12 na ba ko ma no ye Judas baby any part 12 be hie bia there is one Judas ana adwuma bi ani wiase a obi be ka kira me so Kumchacha se adwuma ne dawa nipa ewo mu nyina ye papa da na ye nya abonefo be ye mienu miensa enan wo mu da ewiase ebi ni wiase oko police adwuma ma police adwuma ye papa pa
okay
ba ye benya police fo be ye mako enum ensia bi anan crofo police mu mako bi a on de ne ye boni bi say police service sa na akoso jamu a ebi wo mu sa oko media adwuma mu a ebi wo mu sa oko doctor adwuma mu a na nse wunye information bi kura organ say a doctor bi o a doctor fo bi organ ha be ya bosumi ni say ya che o ma na on ton koda sa wote ya
oh wow and me nyantia no ye
ne yeso on ton koda e wotema genua ede ben ho baby so eti no baby a ewiase sabe adwuma ko bi eni wiase a ni nyina betumi aye 100% even oma wawo on be wiase kora on ye 5 a ba ko omu a na so oden sika mudi wo USC sabe enkrofo bi se baby en wo twa fake from ana ebi ni osa
oh ebi wo
bibi ya wo original bi ya fake
promise ai
yeah it asofo papa wo ho pa and ya wa asofo obi nso a won so eye fake enemu eti ane eye bibia mu sanete.
Okay, now prophet, before me come and ask question so mami musa wo ye fake prophet and answer we genuine since what church dey mu no
ye ka so obi eye fake prophet ya ni nyuma ne ye ana me ya so ye original na so ye fake
Diana Bano
aha it is a sofu Kumchacha me we no say obi ba ka se me ye fake ya eden ye ena ma ye be chana se me ye fake no
okay into the my next question na me be ba so am di we ni betwam no say yanko say ye pa ye nsuro se ye be ka akoye say on say asofo no ye asofo de ne say o five-fold ministry won ye were teacher, evangelist, pastor, prophet, and preacher say bibisa fit one na bishop. It's this five-folds no akoye say as asofo Kumchacha what 61 and I was 61 what no and I say lawyer pastors and preachers lawyer it asofo we gana nyina ho asemba asofo Kumchacha be sori agina akwam it's not say why asofo ni nya na ye omo lawyer oda omano eba ya na wate agina edi enti na ma wonya sa ho fama no say de bia se ba wo pese wo ke bi mu omo no
mini ade wo mo ne say Yesu be kwa na obompa ye bi o John 17:20-21 say eja onwa wodi ama mi nyina no me de me ba wo nchen ma onye baako sade me Yesu me ne wo ye baako Yesu boss empire no John 17:20-21 ema Yesu Christ an be kan o John 10:30 say I am my father are one etika Fabe na efe wo wiase se ka asofo be ye baako sabe akwawinsafo kora do wo ho eye baako woko ba bi a on ton san application ni ade a kwawinsani woni nyonko kwawinsani no ni sika kora wase yenko na min ko bu no obu no kama on ye baako wo firi nkran na wo Kumase a driver fu a efiri Kumase ba no on efiri nkran ko Kumase driver ni bi Kumase na police fo gyina kwan so a na wo hu ni nua driver free Kumase ba
no man light
na wa man light no de nsa wo fom na wa kire ne se tuntum fo ni gyina ho it over speed no hwe ni ye na onto ne bo ase efe keke na de ntina sabe meme ye sofo Kumchacha na me nua bi ye sofo na mpo asama to me nua bi na mehwe se me nua ne nkoto amenam ana ye mo me nua na senuam na je sa sofo djuma na me die no kra no mente ase eyo do sabe me nua na ye boni mpa wa ye boni a sabe o metumi etunefo ewo dem metumi afafo akasa akele ne se ne wo ye enye ba enye public ana mi begu mi nua nanim ase abese mi nua no even a doctor for say sabe a doctor for to me operation bebre ma won to me kun krofo okra ama bi kure ghts any asa wagu e ma ni bi yam e mistake ba wo fra doctor awe ye PRO e ma doctor for a sabe on fa adwuma ni mu secret Emma out. Police service. Niema bebre koso police service mu. Ofre PRO awe ye police service ya. Anfa de ewom Emma. Eti de ewom a osofu Kumchacha American say. Sabe ye nyina Roman chapter 3 verse 23. Wasi ye nyina ya bone na onyame ye no onyama boye. Isaiah 64 verses wase yade training kurati so onyame ye ne ntomago osenkafo etire nso nchichemoduo no wase oni patri ni bi ni asase so ye bone wonye papa John chapter 8 the whole chapter 8 1 to 5 no ye che wo ba bi o ye dwaman boni no ondi ne ba Yesu anim ne Yesu se ochirofo oba ne gina ono de onye bone da no onto bo mo no omani se bone wo bi ya ho eti enye tamu a sabe wunu ya bi afomu a ana one mistake no ana bia ye fra wo sofo awo radio so a wo be condemn nua na bona senua mu awo radio ni TV so sabe wafom mpo na wafom a we nipa fra no kokoam kwane nchen 24 na kaje said ya wo ye wanye ni ye next time me nye biem eno na eche so ye matured minua migu ani mu asea enya sofo nko an sabi migu ani mu ase a wasem ba na migu ani mu ase a edem pa na menya afurum PK
mi tie opa unya hwimfurum eti no sabis ya na nkrofo anya na osofo Kumchacha na sofo wansem ba na bra me de me yade boyeni Kristo ba ohun me mobo why etimi nu ya bi nso to boni mu a me mpa ebo me bo ene me kasa kire ne se awurade hu ne mobo no nsan sole okay sofo ye hwa de bi wa hanim sei nya okay nyina no atome koma so na wish say sofo bebre na se nipa bebre na omunua se oye nwuntuni ni nua kwa ho hiehia mu a obesori gina na waka bia ma no tie nua funnyface asem ye beba honom na wa kire wo so wadwene e wo funnyface asem ne so because asofo bebre na aka kansan bebre e fa ho na yen hwa de wa hanim said emre bi atwam no oni Council Lutrot a ono so ye council asaso ye sofo ekohia wo radio station bi na okoye so be deliverance abandon na ni anye sa de no eno na ba ne sen
oh say obi cast obey deliverance am obi a and they say nya bone ana bone
why say na oni council am ye back and forth bebre edina akase da mu behia ena mu kohia aye enti mu hia no ad because say odo say ato so say there your best ad the jai so pesa
there be o say na Lutrot o kan bibi say be ma bia wada sinni wuru mo na wo yo ba na so ma be ma ne be wale wa na wo so oba na wo jimi e wana de echiniye ne ne say ne ma start na me say abrabo so no bi enim abrabo sabe abrabo asase ye de ye was kafo bebre wo Ghana ha wo si so no na bi mpo na loto kios ni kios mu no oda but ya no ma be ye atitrifo It mean ya the sana start here. And I'm here say no. And send me your work can send me deliver. No just sense I'm not.
It is what deliver and answer ne woni mu na ne mu.
Lutrot on semene de say a negative and positive. Ni ababoa wo nipa no wafa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ya ti ase.
Sabe. Nipa de me Osofu Kumchacha me kasa meka wiase nyina no. Enye no nyina na ababoa nipa. De ababoa obi no wafa. De amu obi no de ato.
That is one of the realest thing I've ever heard any Osofo akan. Asofo bebre ma ya adwene ye say no obeka bia ye fine and obeka bia fike ready honum. But what you want to say you are a man before the God no, man of God no. Enti no boni wo ho. Ana nseme be phone ma ba ye nyina na be papa enti no. Ye hwe papa na wom no. Ne mfa boy ho.
Ah, da bi o. Dia me pesa me kan say nyo obi a na ogimidi. Enyo obi a na opemi Kumchacha masem.
Enti je obi a na ogimidi na bende.
What's it?
Enyo obi a na wasem nyina be ne de.
Thank you. Eti die wo ma ye beboa no wafa.
No.
I can't force you.
Okay. Before you record next personality, no. JJ Rawlings. Nyame fa ne crazy. What a great president to ever come into the face of Ghana. The presidency, no. JJ Rawlings. Now only na intem to say.
What's the name in the
Intem to say.
Oh, na tell me a fine pa.
Okay. Now,
tell me a fine pa and sana. Obe wu no. Na tell me a fine pa. Come pa.
Okay.
Na me kwa ni change na wo fie ni ade.
Kedu na kama busa so kama pa na say na pa kire.
Sana me kwa ni change wo fie wo invite me ma. Me kwa ni change wo fie ni ade nyina nti no. No you be na me kan say opema sempa.
Okay.
Odo me pa no opema sempa. Ebre bi na em say Ghana fo tutu niema bi ku na som ema obeka amasem bi o public me so mi beyi na no nice wine say ebia na de me ye na say time na me preach o GTV na me preach o GTV ni other TV station be me yenu bi so ntina meka miracles and essentially ni bi ana ekoso
Prophet asa utu car no the network na ya bad pa utu car no
sawo what am nka
me talk as say yeti o be talk
eti no na me ne ntam me twa ne short na me ne ntam ye kama
okay all right now who say emre bi atwam no o ka say o ma ye be chewo those days in the 90s no jeje ma ye be chewo enti eche na wo ka say na o saso ne ntam ye kama na say a confuse e bi mu no
eno ye different topic ya da wo benya wo no ye hye dem mo eno ko a be ye 1 hour
okay and some
why
and then your next way no segment ya no beto no ya count ni jeje nkwa ntem asem sa now killer case me busa say prophet bebre na Old Testament na ubetimi anemi prophet me say wo New Testament ana
what's over there
o say wo betimi abo prophet me say o New Testament bebre na wo Old Testament na betimi bo me say dia o New Testament ana
menim de entia opesa me bo me say wo New Testament e bi ana wonyi ni say prophet for ho eti no ne kwose no de ba no me hu ba bi e free ba
okay all right and so what decline question there you be ja to no yin ba kono boafo or say opewasem pa or say we are one of the few pastors who always tell the truth as it is in Ghana. Yakupo inshira ye nyina yin ba that na baby also say lent he is rich, how many houses does he have and how many cars does he have? He should be truthful to us. Na baby o say what is a was kapan if you say now ana cars say now
me ba jo seconds per just seconds
Mate
catch them say member life why it you so oba ko ni preaching obi a omo worship
Pastor Kumchacha ni yeni ne edi nkomo no okay so for Oba
sorry you.
I count how many minutes now call
My can say die best starting you starting 9 o'clock.
Yes, starting 9 o'clock. Okay, Mate. Now, I count how many minutes?
I come a kakra be me call radio so I could preach you so chance so you be asole.
Nice one. And my body tell me uncle. Only Papa Shee asem na nka pese me busa o kakra say. Papa Shee only ko share wo your friend say Fifi Pratt hodom no. Also ono so your sofo ni bi on so asa only the one ke bi ama no. Because akoye so sofo e keseti asofo ni ntina e ma wo ne no etwetwe wo ha kakra na na.
Say when me say sa na akoye no say wono no de wono no aye na dwen say or attack asofo. So I say Kenya Saudi I say can me problem about that.
Okay.
And America say nyame some canon. Okay, Proverbs chapter 3 verse 19. Bible so Nyankopon di nyansa na bo wi ase. E di nyansa sha asase ase. Eti nyame some canon o kan nyame ma onimdiye ni nyansa. Na wo de aka. Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 say nimdiye amema ni ntime man yela. Se wa me nyame ama onimdiye ni nyansa. Da bia wo be kenya mesem wo benya problem, wo benya amane, wo benya ohaw. And you see experience is the best teacher. Papashee obeto mi kumchacha wo adwuma yi mo. Eti me oba Ghana ha no. Me ne na kasa be ye 3 times okura ansa na ye koshi aya se basabasa ne bae no. Oba Ghana no no start say wo condemn asofo bi na wo condemn wo betumi a preacher for atru for ho. I don't have problem. Atru for there. Me kura me preacher bi fa ho. So Yesu ba mon sakra atru for e dia be dia ben. Wo betumi a kan wasem. Ba won say Papashee no oba ye no. Wa oba ye no. Wa kobo ya papa mensa wo tabel din. Agena Salidin kwan Sam Kwanchian Kredin. Archbishop Nicholas Danka Williams din. And o say won nyina ye adwuma ma bronsam. Won nyina nya adwuma menya me won ye adwuma ma bronsam. Ana me kato se message asensem ne kan. Hwem panifo ya abubo on din. Emfie dudu on dia nyam dwuma. Hwe followers ye du on wachi. Wo betumi a preacher fa atrodifo ho a preacher fa bonne ne niam bi ho a obi tie wa na se wote asoli dan bi mu a na so dan ni firi nyame a wono a na be firi ho ba wo kobo obi din na yet say personal attack.
Okay. Now what if said Nyankopon so na yi a kire ne?
Nyankopon yi sa de ne nkire obi ada. Nyame yi bibi kire wa na meka so ma onim die nyansa. Nyame yi bibi kire wa wan fa nyansa driving obroni aye kasi ye ntia so ba wo tia so ko over speed ya wo bewu tia so ba fa nyansa to driving ho kensempa no fa nyansa din sempa nyachi ye wo bibi a mo fra no mame hwe se mo ka bibi se deformation of character and tesa
and defamation of character
me da se nyame yi bibi kire wa na so wo ma nyame no yi kire wo na ma onim de na ye chu ne adu ko gina court wa judge na ote wo no wonim sunsun mu nsem judge no onim sunsun mu nsem di onim wan say wa bo pike din a disgrace na gu nanim ase eti judge na de wo be fa mara so ana enye sa
sanity
yeah undimi ko gina judge anim nka say ena me hu ni sunsun mu say Otabel Danka Williams we won free dabi judge ne kura be kase yan kwhwehwe wadwen mu eti ni nyame sam ne di obeka by yusu nyame nyansa na woseka no sabe facha me sofo bi preachi wo Kumasi brebi ache those days no ne wo Kumasi ani ye preachi wo ho e wo Force FM sofo no ye evangelist ana oba Force FM ena obegina ho sabe me to sabe bioma to sabe facha me ena obegina Force FM enkramofo nyina bekobru nsam jam kramofo nyina somanya papa why say we ye sofo na ukogina public radio so preachi etia enkramosom say enkramofo okoburu nsam jam say preaching we say metumi aka to say eyen kwase ya preaching.
Oh wow.
Eyen kwase ya preaching. Nyame nko na bo ano say nye Kristo ne di ne ho afofia ka won hye ne hye aso dan won hye ne hye ye kan say radio station ne kan ho mini abadi ase Tamaso
by we interview
so bueno
okay so for
my senior man that
the best service be 5-10 minutes be we sisi anu sorry so now we call Mr. Oda yemfa papa she dey nsi o imrepem no ne ya hye dey adodomako echire sisilama for asem na oye me masima ba kope fa ka sisilama for na oye on against the Joyce Blessing no why chinchire keke e won kakra bi sisilama for dey wa koy
so sisilama for dey na dey say ye nyina ya kasa wanye ne yie ena me sisilama for asem na bae no ansa na abehu se sofu Kumchacha sofu obi asem ana obi asem beba meka na to aso bebre sisilama for wanye ne ye nyina nim so odi bi ye brother Same edi bi ye Assemblies of God sofu obi waye se ne ma no ekwan bebre so nti wanye ne ye me ne apike
eya den nka beye wona nkotwe microphone films nka den abeye
oh me no twen ka bi aka de me consider na so ye oba edi bi aka me hu ne mobo agya no e ma de me pe masem
nti ko ye be
ma no ko ye be ma de ya akoye be ma na obetwe mic no efuri me nsam de asa na asole no o me ye gyaye
enti ka de pa le mesi
I just feel that too
na nim de on ni interview hey PK who fine se pa
ai but
me guy ba ko a o se friend Pilato
I me you me DJ no ono ye me
bra bejina no show
ono na me TV station no TV station no ono ye Ghana de no ono ye da Ghana de na no
sa
ai ono da
o wa ha o ma fans pa nye easy sa na me call ayi ye kan say Adom FM so on egu onyina se won ni mo pa ma fans sa
me da se da jamiase se yesu edi eti bedru hodom ye da se
ai
so for we dey edi wo we funny face kire wa dwene kakra o funny face ne me kokko so do
minia funny face case ne the American say eye me ya pa say funny face case na bedu ba bi etisa na emom no ye nyina apike empaibo ayemo ma funny face ne say ewrade mo wa no mfiri mu mfi na say di akoye kora no say wo firi mu fi a ebe ye den pa so obenya adwuma bi aye wo ba bi nyame
no kasa
o se Ghana ha no I say sebe wonam Ghana na o ton aduane ne ehun so wo HIV obi ameto aduane o ana wonu musa
enokre stigmatization
thank you
academy stigmatization no
hey pikin so hard what's the main card brofo
stigmatization no
stigmatization
what men kakra say I say why bibi wo ho na enu no obi nu ndi dwumedie no
it was a funny face the year abay say ye yina na ye yi funny face fru on mo radio station ni and TV station ni ade wo bia ne kwaye adwuma kora ye beka sebe mine na sebe wo fa cha me wabodam no bra na wabodam ne papa eye me ya but ewrade hu ne mobo na ewrade mfa ne senkan because funny face it's me fan sen kan de me kan
but so for the yen hwe bibi wa ha o more nam yo adwunumu ono also depression ka adwunumu apomodin ne ho but enche se wabodam also adwunumu apomodin o different
Ghana ha no yakaso obi anya depression wanya na yade ne ko ba bi a ye hwe adwen mu yade a automatically
I say I don't know
Ghana for
I don't know see yesua na de chechra foforo no because enyo bibia na nim.
Thank you.
Inti mepem no your next session ya be no me ne wo na feel good your psychiatric and psychiatrist and also your counselor eti yemia no betima yemia nsa betima atras nya ya chechre mu na wo so wa chira foforo mo mate ase say na adwunu apomode tie say na adwunu yare na ahodo wom no na dambon kasankasa de out of adwunu yare bebrebe no dambo ye ba kopɛ nya aka ni nyina ye yare wanketwa a che say yemu bi ni ye wo trait kakra wo yemu nyina yemu kakra
Mateminia nyame ya domo a nyame ya domo a ebi a next week said program no ebe divert ya for baby no problem da foforo bi a wo be frem no ni week no Saturday say no me my life radio na yenya bre abon komo yie pa
ye be din komo back door na ye hu ya hihye ne ma yie me di twa to crampo no wa sorry honom no is it functioning because am for people say asori ne function because am so ba ho say bia e ade a ekoso e dan ne si honom Sundays time be na mo kono mu hia am for people hu no mo
me da say asori ne wo malam said ye me di kan ya wa last stop wudu malam last stop wa the one malam ho nan kasa me yeso se we ya sole be 5 okra na 4 ya so no em se ne kase no ya nya kase antoso mienu ana me ensan menim
okay
wudu malam last stop wa na bi se osofu Kumchacha sole ya obia de dan si wo kase
obia de obeko
obia be chelo
into Sundays time be ya
nyame ya do ma say president yame ye 2 hours Sunday you starting 9 upon 11:30 say and I make us me no kase kura no ma bad a top radio ami be preach ama o chena sole ye ama be to ba palato wa ha they say what ya kura no tie pa ti me no kase o say me no kase na me wo Adom FM o
ai
I wish back na be hu say na me wo Adom
me hu
they say ma ba top radio ami be preach Ediama ochena sole ye. Ediama ochena sole ye. Aye be ye ochena sole no. Ewo Top FM.
Okay. All right. Yo ya say
oba ne hu a wo say na ni je ho pa na ope wasem. Paleto.
Me dana say Yakubo goso shadow no nya ke. So for amafo so cast no ufie num do so. Efie se na wo cast se na wo. Ma ye hu mum kakra. Yeah, internet.
What do you mean can?
I me talk. I'm for so fear num doors cast doors. If you send na one cast send na wo.
Nyame frame no. Monsieur de bia. One day me no be your interview.
Okay.
Me try me fie ma social media da. Me mfa me yele. Enya me ma me ya wo wu ya. Media for any ade ba ya wo be hu me yele ne me ma. Naka the whole media obi anim Kumchacha yele memfa me yele ma media so memfa me ma media memfa me fie ne me kase ma media mentwa ma sole age program bia eye ehia pa wa sole ana makoma ye twa ne de aba media me ye nipa bia me ye type bi sa me fie me family
Inti fie ni so for fie ni yesen
masa ubi sam yesen no maka kamaka miti no eso eche America maka kamaka misi mi fie meyele mema ya bisi Kofi Adoma kura asem me so Kofi Adoma dabio sa meyele kura wa ye ni interview da
why are
media for bebre eya one person be ya me yili interview and am say masa me yili ni interview bi aye ya person be ya mo interview me mani
ready to efa no see hodom na me from last question but then sorry you be there so the last question no ye killer case episode who say when to title boni ana
o bi ya na utua ye want to anso a ye wa unshira
into when to title nya boni
oh Say obi ono ma woni bi.
Na wo da
Na woni bi dia we de ntua.
Wo da wentia.
Asa ne ye. Adwenboni na kuta wo. Eti Nyankopon nhira tight fo nhira. Enya dia obenya bi wae.
Sofu Kumchacha ye da wasese to safra wo baaye.
Mini ame so me da ase. Eti ya na yebedi nkomo ewa chile na next time me asese ne yama yie pa why.
Yes, I know me pese me nya wo studio. Ne nya da je pa ne afa topic by topic. Ne bie mu ne adodo mu sra ne abasa.
Ye chi a eyi nso ma me why.
Why ya?
America yalefo na ade.
Eno ye bedi wo komo na ye hye bie ba ye bedi wo komo.
Me da se. Me
be baba so na woni nyina woni na kasa. Why?
Me da se why?
Ade so be bo mi tuti ado bompa ya ma me why?
Oh, ade de say ade de wono o wadwen mu yale.
O de that's an ebeka ono no ho asem. O de bi ti bi kire. O se mo for the born in church to mo fan church why?
Me da se pa.
Mate prophet me da se.
Me so mi ko preaching me da se.
Mate bye. Ebuska so for Kumchacha na yete ne nka no no ne ni de dwumadie kama ama ana bedru sabrain. Sabrain muso for HRPK yakoso ejina dwumadie no so. So what question bia na say bia wo any other points you want to make about it now. Me de link no eba betu dwa. Braso your less than 30 minutes ni asori dwumadie no so. Oba so a na nya so for Kumchacha kai bia opese wo kire wadwere wo hono no. Also watch that watch on link and media two journals. So clicking link so na sa oba Mr. Obomodia na dano or phone horizontal na allow microphone na yenko na ya didn't be picking up developmental topics are Dani abrani nan ya didn't be baby did me dia ya twetwe commercial na name AC airco na baby o stress sa so na me wife ba ko Teresa Jamia ono so 8 year the all the way from UK o tie ya the pa killer ke asre so sa killer ke the cover sa question ba yo o se buza dey say tight e ye bonne ajo for mo form questions the mo answers them bra I mean say questions to carry back this be na me ya normal and I me the two of them na that's any ba ya so e dia man no but killer ke asem obusa and say tight e ye bonne and I say enye bonne no e ya asem me the link no atodwa say onya baso a na afedie waba be kire wadwene ewo so na ye call less than 30 minutes your best origin media so yen konyen kohwe quick commercial yi embra it's about KTV ye ba pen na afedie ya to dwumedi no so no
Cable TV is expensive. Do you pay so much money for cable or other TV providers but still can't get all the channels you want? Are you missing out on your favorite shows, movies, and major sporting events like the Premier League, Champions League, NBA Finals, or the Super Bowl? Do you want to be able to watch Ghanaian, Nigerian, or other African TV stations? How about Caribbean, European, and US TV channels? Well, let me introduce you to KTV. KTV is the #1 leading TV over internet service provider in the world that can provide all the channels you need on one platform and is still cheaper than any service out there. KTV streaming has the most powerful TV set box in the market today, providing top quality internet TV services with no downtime, no buffering, no freezing, and no picture breakup. It's available in UHD, 4K, and full HD. KTV works on all smart TV, Android, or Apple devices and provides 24/7 support through WhatsApp, direct chat on our website, or through email. You will love it.
Yo busia for KTV and ye kwhwe no yenya be ma oheneba kono boafo abeka yensa ewo studio oheneba da no phone kakra ma me da no phone ma me
network ne nya me da na asemasi
ne janesa ya ye die me wo say ogama Crystal ba so happy day we dwane ko I love your show PK and no efi kujo date honum killer K and the buy Sasu na mame ama nyame che Villas was a nice interview it didn't way you're suspicious. Erica yawa. Erica me suspect to say yawa. Landing for Ebe do video hand say. Oh, you know about so Kumchacha in seminar or kind of no. Mu dia na one ne adwene mu dia na ne nya adwene.
So for Kumchacha are one of the one of the few men of God that I actually listen to because of his skill of quoting the Bible in the right dimension. Now, same before funny face. Funny face he has entertained us a lot. Power Ghana has a whether you are a kid or you are not a kid, from Choco Trotro to the Anoye and he has entertained us a lot. But marital issues, by money depressed kakra. But what Ghanaians esanka yetumi ye ne senka say ye mu bi tumi ben no nanka ochi ben no nanka utumi nya listening ear emano. But as a obi atu na jeje mu no obi criticize on social media, you are not all right, you are this, you are that, you are this, you are that, and no crampo man ye more depressed. Inti okasa fa ho no me de actually but I think say we all need to join hands na your mom pa no baby o be because baby o no ensure that nye okay sir ebe man lose the career as as an actor and then a philanthropist and then children entertainer. Inti I think that is my point of view, Cecilia.
Okay. All right. I think you've made your point well, and I think you can kila kia ba enche you can kila kia be rem. Kila kia ba. You've made your point very well, and I think me know yeah adwene yeah na kila kia so adwene one. Kila kia Ohineba has made a very good point about how the Kumchacha expressed his sentiment and I say his opinion about Funny Face current situation, as a pastor and as a prophet, And what is your stand on what Prophet Kumchacha's delivery tonight? What is your stand on that?
All right, so first of all, I'm not gonna call him a pastor or a prophet. I'll address him as a man. All right.
No. But hold on. Let's establish this real quick. Okay. So this, and I know a lot of people say stuff like that, but let's. It's not our place. A title is a title. I've seen a doctor who's a quack doctor. Okay. I don't believe in that doctor, but since that's the title, whether they acquired it, whether they achieved it, I'm only gonna address you by your title because you claimed that title. Does that make sense? So just if it's you and I backdoor, understand that.
Got it.
Thanks for understanding that part.
But I think that kid. I think you addressed it. You couldn't have said it any better, right? So there are multiple. You could break down when it comes to mental issues. You could break it down. You broke it down the best way you can, right? So a lot of times, like even in the States, right, we have folks that are dealing with like what's the guy dealing with? You said it on your show. Depression. Good.
Yeah,
depression. So in Ghana, so they see depression as in okay, this guy is mentally ill, but no, there is a big separation from depression and being mentally ill, right? I think that you couldn't have said it any better. Like, hey, depression is depression, mental illness is mental illness.
But see, depression is part of what I was trying to tell him is depression is part of mental illness. And but it's not yeah,
I get depressed. I am very, very sensitive when it comes to this, right? Because I get depressed sometimes.
We all do.
But that don't mean I'm mentally ill.
So this is the thing, right? This is the thing, Killer K, and I think I need to get Feel Good on the show for Feel Good to explain this part, because he will be the best person to explain it in that sense. But the little that I've learned when I did mental health and law, the little that I learned made me understand that depression, out of the 12 or 13 different breakdowns of, mental health or mental illness, depression is one of them. PTSD is one of them. Okay. There are so many different types. Phil is
So,
actually calling me right now.
so,
Phil,
so,
Phil, we need you to come on the show right now. Okay. So I'm calling. I'm sending Phil the link for him to come and break it down to all of us when it comes to that part. That way,
yeah.
everybody get that knowledge about it. Because I'm happy that Kumchacha is ready to learn and also help educate everybody else back in Ghana. Because in Ghana, the stigmatization is so much to the extent that everybody thinks, "Oh, yeah, you depressed. What about them? Oh, you this." That is the problem. Before we go on that, um, oh, Theresa Jamil, say keep up the good work. Thank you, wifey. Ogwama Christo said when Boy Scout meets the soldier. I don't know why he keep calling me Boy Scout though. that's that's Margaret Heb's uncle. He keep calling me Boy Scout. I don't know why. But Phil is on the show right now. So let's give Phil. Oh, hold on. Margaret is also here. Hold on. Margaret said, first of
Oh my God, this guy is still alive.
Margaret said, first of all, ask Killer K if he's drunk, because I
Oh
know
my.
my G. He doesn't see anybody after 10 p.m. I don't need to ask him. I think he is. All right, Phil.
He
Phil,
knows me too
Yes,
well.
sir.
Phil, break it down when it comes to mental health and also because Kumchacha made a lot of valid points right before he left. So break it down, Maya, and then you call when it comes to mental health and depression because now I'm on for NTRC.
All right. Thanks very much for the opportunity. Unfortunately, I'm on my way to the 1 week celebration of a friend that passed last week. So it's very unfortunate. Life is off. We never promised tomorrow, but we got today, so we can make the most of what we have. So now I was listening to Kumchacha and then Killer K, and I think Killer K was saying that mental health is different from depression, and that is when I started getting itchy because I was like, okay, this is an opportunity for me to throw some light on mental health in general. So now, when we talk about mental health, anytime there is any form of instability in our mental status, then we say that you have a mental health condition. The problem is that due to the stigmatization and what has been preached so much about mental health, most of the times we limit our knowledge about mental health to the schizophrenics. It is acquired so because obi with mental health issue, and then we are quickly going into typically what we refer to as a madman. Therefore, most people are very uncomfortable using or associating with the words mental health or mentally unstable because of the stigma associated with it. But in all reality, mental health spans very wide. So depression is the number two mental health condition that we have. Anxiety is number one. These, for some people, will say they are minor, they are trivial in the scope of other conditions that we have, right? So now, if I'm depressed and then you're going to put me in the same category as someone who is schizophrenic, I'm a bit uncomfortable with that, but unfortunately, it is. Substance abuse is a mental health condition. So it's very wide. There are over 300 diagnosable conditions when it comes to mental health. Hence, why I feel so uneasy when we limit mental health to someone who is schizophrenic, which is just one category of mental health conditions, right? So I hope Killer K, this explanation helps in the understanding of mental health. But if you have any other question, I'm more than glad to answer them.
So I'm coming from the military perspective, and PK can will attest to this, right? So in the army, when you come out as an individual with such issues, i.e., mental health issues, you are bound to get out,
Your
right? So
career goes down.
your career goes down, correct? So I'm a TBI patient, right? So I remember back in 2012, the army went through a sweep to find out, individuals that had those type of issues. So in 2012, I was in Georgia, Columbus, Georgia, and I refuse to see a doctor on a military doctor because that will be on the record, and that would have ended my career. So I saw a doctor off post, a civilian doctor, right? Help me deal with my pretty much what PK described, right? Anxiety. I can't sleep. My buddy, Margaret had just said, I have drinking problems and all those things, right? Like, yeah, he knows me so well. But
I don't think you said you have drinking problem. You said after 10 o'clock you don't see anybody.
Oh, he knows what he knows. Right.
He knows.
He knows.
I know. Well. We know.
Yeah. But you get that stigmatization. In the army, it happens also. That your career can be ended immediately when they see that you have that problem. In the infantry world, we say, "Shut up, suck it up, drive on." So you hiding those things, you know what I mean? So a lot of us have, but I hate it when someone tells me that I'm not all there.
No, see, Killer K, let me quickly explain something. When we say that someone has a mental health issue, we don't mean that the person is not all there, right?
But that's what society's hears.
Exactly. And that is why we have to demystify and reduce the stigma associated with it so that people can open up. So now, if you follow stories in Ghana, you realize that recently, in the recent months, there's been a lot of suicide cases among the police department, right? I think last week there was one in the Cape Coast region. Central region, right? So now, part of it is we are expected to man up, especially someone in the forces, armed forces, police service, immigration, or any of those. You are expected to man up, but we're human. So now, in a circumstance where I can open up for the fear that I will be cast out of the service, or I'll be seen less of a man due to my condition, then it leads to people taking up other bad behaviors to compensate for what they already going through, and sometimes end up dying from suicide.
That goes to the bad coping mechanisms. The bad coping
mechanisms, which turn to substances and stuff like that, which could include alcohol. So those are some of the things I feel like. I'm praying that with time, as we talk about it and educate people about it, we will reduce the stigma associated with it. Hence, when somebody is to say that somebody has a mental health condition, we do not quickly jump into the fact that the person is not all right mentally. Right? If I tell you, say, oh, you have a stomach problem, right? It doesn't mean, say, your stomach is all gone. It doesn't mean your abdomen is shut down. It could be that you're having a diarrhea. It could be that you just have the bloated stomach. It could be that you're just having some pancreas issues. So it could be so many other things. Hence, hence me getting on ease. Whenever we talk about mental health, and then we want to just generalize, and I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying that the society has done it so much that it's made people uncomfortable to talk about what they go through. Okay. I think that we are on the same page, but it's just that the technicality of the diagnosis and stuff like that is where we make it.
And a little bit that I want to add to this, let's say Killer K made mention of the fact that if you tell me that I'm not all right, and I say, all right, up there now, I will have a problem with that because of how the people perceive the stigmatization of being a mental health patient, a mental health personnel. So then I don't want you to, categorize me like it's different categories when it comes to mental health, and I don't want you to put me grade 12 when I'm at grade 1, but then you escalating one of the triggers of my mental health stuff, and at the end of the day, it'll be like Ogoma Christo, right? Ogoma Christo, so Onisika, now the mental health issues are back. The bufu rough, also Onisika. It's when you're bad and I'll let Ogoma speak for yourself.
So someone asked
there are stresses.
PT, right?
Okay, hold on.
I'm not sure who that was, but someone asked a question about PTSD. So, in short, PTSD is reliving a trauma that you went through. Okay, and so someday I will talk about how I got and hey PK, I'll use your platform to even talk about
And I'll
how.
help you do that. I'll help you do that because I actually wrote my last paper in my master's program. I wrote a paper about PTSD. So this is the thing, right? Phil being a psychiatrist my last class made me take a class in mental health law, which I really did not want to take. But after taking that class, I'm very proud of myself taking that class and having that little understanding. Because I used to be the type when people like, oh, Akwawe or depression. No, don't ask him. You know, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that fact that I used to be part of those that stigmatize people. Oh, I call you about them. Oh, I call you. But now, knowing what I know, it makes me sit back and actually feel sad within me when it comes to the fact that when people try to stigmatize people. Okay? Like I said, if you ever had six packs before,
So Killer
and you
K,
lost,
Killer K,
that's depression.
PK, Killer K, I'm glad that we've been able to convert a soul to now understand that mental
Okay,
health is not okay our body. In this
Ogama,
case,
it's
PK.
your turn. Ogama, it's your turn. Because who may be the assembly econo. Mami, all you to Ogama. Feel pa. Ogama, mute yourself. Feel pa, smack catch me. I know where he's heading towards this conversation.
No, but PK, I was making a journey for it. Seriously, I was making a journey for it.
Ogama will question me, my fella now because he might. I feel what Alex say, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to try me no. You try down for
Oh,
the
he
way.
said that's the way you should.
Ah, yo, Ogama yanko.
That's the way you should. We are not about.
Oh yeah, I want to take this opportunity to thank.
Hey, Kachi, hey, my friend Kachi. Who quite the stigmatizer? Who quite the stigmatizer?
Okay, make a cheap.
Aye.
Make a cheap.
Who's that for? Where's
Make sure say.
boy?
Pacho Bompay.
Let me make this quick introduction.
I would like.
Hold on, let me make this quick introduction. Bushafo, nipa no that screen is na motion no magre. Ni offer nimpon. Akenikas will be a nimpon, and not just say enyen chen. I know better than one cremo nimpon no. I know yeah. Kuchumi.
Nakai no.
Did you Kuchumi, right?
Right.
Like me, but I don't Kuchumi. Hello, like close
Honestly,
blood.
I don't even know, man. You're going too deep with me.
Yeah. So Baggerhead, the corrupt Baggerhead. Me of an impong and a Casano. The reason why I'm making this introduction is I want people to understand where he's coming from, how diabolic he can be. I want to establish that premises and that grounds. Ogama Christo, go ahead.
All right.
There you go.
Also, Kumchacha, you be like Mama explanation summer. Yati never be brass. Kila came a chow. Papa Soja Michao. The background crash you so getting your minister.
Feel the
Boy Scouts for the Omuko my back. Boy Scouts, Neddy, Omuko my back. Chen Kwan on Bessana Moya guy. You see, I can be different between Soja and Boy Scout. See, that's my introduction. So now let's talk about this guy. Funnyface, the problem. I think mental health issues, we don't pay much attention to it. And now I knew, say, Funnyface will end up where he is now. The reason being that needs to come, now we are back, not a cutting him. Because before I realize, obey this the last point this at Yapas. Near who baby are getting the
catch if you see a tenant.
This is what so
my guy did it with
Funnyface score. Let's in so many sense because what he was doing wrong. Now you know, like serious, but I told a couple of people say definitely I see a different face called psychiatric. And on the other case, So say funny face, call so on the two if he has a good defense after this treatment in a psychiatric home, he can get a good defense. Police for now, so a day on the family council. Police brutality cause war Ghana so much. Funny face in Kwani, countless Ghanaians every day, every night, they are going through your day funny face.
Okay, Ogwama, let me ask you a
I pray
question.
say or call.
Ogwama, let me ask you a question. Being a disappointed pastor, right? So Ogwama was in theology school and Ojaneye. He ran away from theology school. Busiafa want to establish that point. Ogwama Christo ran
I
away.
didn't want to disappoint God. I don't want to disappoint God.
Hold on. They do someone explaining that part. Ogwama Christo ran away from Valley View University as a theologian because Margaret told him to run away. He's a disappointed Adventist, disappointed theologian.
Oh.
It's being a disappointed theologian. Do you think say this is spiritual?
No. Me, there are certain things you don't need spiritual assembly because I always tell people say creation ended when God created man and woman. That's where creation ended. If you be a Caribbean or the say and some I say young country. Being responsible for what is up here and also can where you a told the business or Hokran I say you be a modia more buchi, malaria and this animal no AC. But all honors when your symptoms here, which means I read in Yanya malaria. Doesn't mean say corner cobom pie. It means say corner cocopaya I am sabi a beso malaria. So there's nothing spiritual here. Benefits in the physical.
What kind of episode said? Yeah, they insure inside no insure yeah ye.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Now, Patrick grab a bump in the way.
Oh, Oguso say no. I say, "Go do about for me and some cancer." So,
Kilake, do you know what is above for me and some crasem?
No, I don't, because I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in.
Kilake, I didn't ask you if you believe in Jesus. I just asked, do you know what is above for me and some crasem?
No, I don't. I don't believe.
Okay. Phil will explain above for me and some crasem to you, okay? Phil, then they are above for me and some crasem.
Yeah, Phil, I have a question for Phil, but go ahead.
Ogwama man, that's all. Phil, what can I say? Better.
Yeah, I'm listening to the question.
What is above for me and some
No, also a question, mommy.
Explain. Oh no, before you.
There's two angels message in Revelation.
Okay. Clarky, you got it now.
Oh, what was it? Revelation?
Yeah, there's three angels message in Revelation.
So you can't tell me specific. I have to go read.
What were the messages from the three angels?
Sometimes it's good to give your students. Sometimes it's good to give your students assignments so that they have some sense of responsibility. So, I hope you are taking it serious and personal, though.
Killer K, before you ask your question, AJ wants to know. So Kofi and Killer K, you guys want to dash me common simple $22. Make it $25 or $30. What is $22? This sounds like something I would thought for coping mechanism.
AJ, for you, I'll move the world. $22 is like an insult.
Okay, so how much are you gonna give to her? And I will quote you every day on this show. If you don't send her the money, how much?
She knows.
She don't know. She said it here, so say it here. And then she knows.
22. Okay, so first of all, where is this $22 coming from?
So you don't know now because it's nothing. No. The
bottom line is this: if AJ needs something, she knows she got reliable friends to lean on. But $22?
But it looks like we are not reliable enough, so she's calling us out on this show. So, how do you answer this question?
AJ, what do you need?
Okay, Kilake, ask your question so that Phil can go.
All right, so Phil, I really appreciate the way you broke the whole thing down. but this is what I wanted to know, right? You said something, and PK also elaborated on it, and I have been a terrible leader when it comes to that, right? So in the infantry world, we have something we call shut up, drive on, right? So my last deployment, when I
Shut up,
came
what?
back, shut up, drive on.
Basically, shut up and color. Shut up and color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So in
Mm-hmm.
in 2010, and you can look this up right on the web. Myself and my guys, it's called ANCUP attack. So myself and my guys, I lost a lot of guys, you know, in Kandahar, Afghanistan. And if you want the link, I can send PK the link and all that stuff, and you can look it up. Um, I lost a lot of guys. My unit lost a lot of people. And when we came back to the States, you know, a lot of my soldiers were dealing with PTSD. My question to you is one, were they mentally ill? Don't answer that yet. Let me finish my spiel, right? A lot of them were dealing with PTSD based on those events that transpired in Afghanistan, right? I was dealing with it too, but
Mm-hmm.
as a leader at that time, I was a platoon
Mm-hmm.
leader. Okay, but when we got back, the army had a system that the soldiers could go in and report, and complain, not report, but complain about some of the things that they were dealing with. I lost a sergeant major. It's a whole spill, but those soldiers that came out and started complaining, you know, they got tagged, and I was the leader. And again, I do admit, I was terrible. I was making sure I kicked them out because they were weak. I saw them to be weak because they were complaining about things that we all went through. Okay, that was 2010. Fast forward to
Mm-hmm.
2012, I became a victim. I started having those same impact. I could I couldn't sleep because of those things. And then I realized what I did to those soldiers. I admit that. I actually screwed them over. And I'm telling you this, PK, today on your show, right? I did not handle those. I did not take care of those soldiers
Yo,
very well.
QRK, because of diplomacy, right? I will rather let us not go detailed into that because that is a very sensitive topic, and I don't want you to get sensitive over that. So let's just do the question and just maybe what would be the direct question to him because this is something that is very very deep and near to your heart.
Yeah. So my question to you: are those soldiers mentally ill, based on what I just described to you? Are those soldiers going to be put in the category that they are mentally ill?
Okay.
Phil.
Phil.
Okay, maybe Medru no, it's not the greatest. But if the question is, are those soldiers mentally ill, right?
Yes. Phil, your network is very bad.
Now, the arm that we use, which is the DSM-5, yes, they are mentally ill. Oh man, I say that funny.
Kasayete.
Yes, I do.
Kasayete.
What's menka?
Ah.
Hello.
Obema
Okay.
Obama kase wo jema oni abrochi o. Obeka se bia wo we kra bi na mamponte akiri honom na
So
network
now
na tetete.
I was saying, say ice was that there are 300. No man interest no na.
Ogoma yesu bizo hwe suno ana.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Yes, it's a mental illness. So beyond that, this is the third. Be reacted to a circumstance and incident differently. You go through something. Hame. Obu onu sa need be delayed response. In your case, due to their background, they've, for want of better word, they've toughened up enough for certain things. Something will happen to someone, and then you from Ghana will ask yourself, say, really, what just happened? Is this really an issue? Because we don't see this to be a problem, but to that person, it's a huge deal. And our past also, it's how we perceive the way we react to things, and when we react to them, just from one person to the other. It could be say at the time to say leader of the group, I don't want to get technical now. A leader of the group, right? Therefore, any sign of weakness, in this case, say asamna how. Yes, sir.
We're not talking very bad.
Mental also.
We're not talking very bad.
Maybe I say no. I don't know. Just find time. Yeah, let's find time and then really talk about this with your experience and everything. I think that it's a great opportunity to educate the population.
Okay, so Killer K, basically what he's saying is that
on such a thing. I'll play the mental illness. Thank you very much.
But last question. Phil, last question. Does migraine or does depression cause migraines?
You don't need Phil to tell you that. I can tell you it does.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So yeah, that's it. Kono do media woody no. Ogama, yeah, wrap it up. Or anybody say, please move a bit. Your signal is bad. Okay. Feel network here very bad. Ogama. Still a Maghreb Busu Bompire. Masa man better now. Killer K, whilst we are talking, can you please send AJ her $22, please?
We get wants you to come.
No worries. Hey, Ogwama, hey, I'm gonna be in Ghana next month. I can't tell you when, but I'll be out there, man. I'll find you.
Oh, we're gonna hang out, man. We're gonna hang out. Okay, PK.
Bro, for phone better, I can't say.
I think this type of issues should be discussed at length. We should find a way of probably educating the public on Tanya and You see, BBA by alone, how funny face issue, it is an eye opener. Now, we should set up because Ghana police, those in authority, how they treat those below, it's something else. We until me do time here, you come police every year. But you told them so police, I don't feel anything. Because it's so bad. But I think say the right thing should have been done. You can't conquer him DNA saying if even though he had a weapon on him, police move say or funny face, you could have invited him. In this order, I don't know say if it is different in the US and any other part of the world. Say police officer Koko Chubia or the two general so to me volunteer form okay. Oh, but but we are discussing funny faces say or depression or getting out of it. We are not looking at the other side. The police service. Ghana, we don't know police service. fire a service, prison say a service. We only have the forces, that is the Air Force, the Navy, and the Army. Common Air Force, more Kenya a service. Even for police to arrest, I think in the advance what they do it. First, you educate the person, and you tell the person of the crime or committee. 2, you educate the person, and 3, you bring the person in. But Ghana police in new on the about or back. Before I no dictates a name, just say armed a bow so about you. So I say, and I'm here do baby because the police now know more doings on me.
Okay.
I'm a funny face.
My brother,
how could it
my brother, you preaching to the choir, okay? It's the same across the board. You know, you're not saying you know, I don't think you're telling PK's audience because PK, you know, target audience are mainly, I think, mainly in the United States. And what you just said is like, dude, what are you talking about? We live with this. You know what I mean? Like myself, myself, even I don't regard myself to be anybody, but you know, I get packed down by police officers, you know, till they check my ID card. You know, my military ID card, my US ID card don't mean nothing until they see who I am. So, good spill, but it don't mean nothing because we live this every day.
Let
Okay.
me make this quick announcement real quick. So I want to say that next week Saturday we have Akabeneza in the building. Akabeneza, aka Likey, aka Asamoah, aka Bakononom, aka Ras Nene
Your
in the
classmates.
building.
Your classmates.
aka
You see Soldier Man,
Obama's
they drink tea.
aka Obama's
You see how Soldier Man, they drink tea. You see
aka
how Soldier Man, they drink tea.
me announcement.
Did they?
aka
See,
Obama's
Soldier Man cap.
classmate from the bush. AKA Obama's classmate from theology, AKA Killer K's classmates from the liquor store. Ebusia for Yababaya, sorry, Jubediede. So it has been a very beautiful and a wonderful one. What
Killer
a
K,
great
just issue another, please. Issue another Killer K, please. Issue another now. Issue
what a
another now.
great analysis by our guest Killer K, Ogwama Christo, and Feel Good. We're gonna dive deep into this program and also make sure that we give you nothing but the best of education, entertainment, highlights, and report when it comes to HRE TV. We're not gonna leave until Maghreb shows his face. Ogoma Christo, I'll put to you that you take the camera to Maghreb and make this happen now. Aha. Where's my undercover journalist? Bubarak. Eh? Bujafo, look at this ugly guy. Killer K, look at your guy. He's so ugly. This guy.
I wouldn't say he's ugly. I wouldn't put it that way. Don't go there.
Me offer said to say
the nose, his nose, and the guy you had on there like Kumchacha, you know, it's a good match, right? But he's not all.
Hold on, let me translate it, Chi, because he doesn't understand when you speak fast. Charlie, kila case or when any Kumchacha when essay, as a busia. Ewe kujile oda. Hello, Jeno. Ake boke Kumchacha. Move your busia back. Me offer say, oh, kase na offense sure I didn't why background family annex sure I didn't away. Na I don't know the casa number. I don't know the casa number.
I'm an B2. The small that is a B2.
That is right.
Mike near you.
I don't know Kasema.
I say home around.
Ah, you see how comedian this guy is. So me now deceive you and I say viewers now deceive you. Enti abusia for no person change say some friend no person no be kasa no ahada ye senya okasa so line na nya adwuma no. And that is the strategy. Go ahead. Mami ka osuba trouble. Go ahead. It's oya tell ya o kasa no odi atem na so kasa dem ba. So nipo no jan nchane de o kasa ba. Not to say we offer say to say I feel the kasa ba.
Yeah, the Bible kill a cake can I'm saying killer net to saying
Oh, PK, you got to give him credit because look at how white his teeth is. He went to Ghana to whiten.
I have a answer for that, but I mean can't because we can't one share. Who for obey depressed.
So the new way join the Boy Scout to what's a medium.
Very, very disrespectful. Can you just hear that? Very, very disrespectful. And there's no way me I'll be in the camp of Margaret because of how disrespectful he is.
Next month. I'll see you in Ghana next month.
Hey, well, later, I'll still be here.
Only she come as a fish why.
Oh, Captain and I make a come Casano.
Why you doing 30 seconds?
Nazo Mizame remade Akasa. So be an no Casacasanga. Neza would down for the Bedosu.
A tell for people who say,
and I really
Rich Royal Hotel, no. Also, say bed sheets in the comforters, if you are now.
What's it say?
Rich Royal Hotel, Honum, no. What's the sub bed sheets no comforters, no?
I'm a day then. Nipa women, Nama, me what 5-star hotel, Dimachi. Me day 3 Ghana and Red Royal Hotel. Bed Ghana and we tower yet. Aqua we pan.
Correction. A 5-star hotel is Marriott Hotel in Accra. That hotel is not a 5-star hotel. I am
come see where we stay in Sunyani. Come see where we live in Sunyani.
No. I am gonna visit that hotel based on PK recommendations, but it is not a 5-star. In Accra, I will be staying in the Marriott Hotel the whole time I'm
there. No, I never said Ridge Royale is 5-star. I said Mimi Namwa 5-star hotel Dimachi.
Hey, this guy is a politician.
Oh yeah, he is. You see how quick that you see how quick and emphatic he was. To let you know, say to let you know, say you don't listen. indirectly, he just told you say like listen.
Secular game name no. About 10 p.m. Muko assembly I can be repeating it twice. And yes, I want to hear.
So Kilake, could you believe say these two people they are blood, right? They are blood, and none of them corrupt
Well,
this is what baffles me. This is what baffles me. And to all the viewers, Ogwama's dad is a judge, so that makes Margaret's grandfather is a judge.
Okay.
And how can the son and the grandson of a judge be corrupt?
I'm recording. PK, just make sure I'm recording. So I'll use that against you. I'm recording.
How?
Nah.
Yes, it was at 1 minute 43 seconds. 1 minute 43 minutes. 1 hour 43 minutes. That's when the issue happened. How can you be so corrupt?
Ghana judge and a lawyer being and then you're corrupt.
Hey,
not in the sense
hold on, your grandfather is corrupt.
PK, don't answer. He's trying to trap you. But
because if you don't have a corrupt mind, how can you defend the corrupt person?
I'm asking you a question. Is your grandfather corrupt?
My grandfather is never corrupt, but our corrupt genes can create when you
Ha! Ogoma, you let your nephew talk about your dad like that.
You overplay the devil's advocate at that day. So the new way you
allow your nephew to speak about your dad as a reputable, prominent, prudent judge.
Can you repeat what he said?
Reputable, prominent.
No. Can you repeat what he said?
Can I repeat what he said? Whatever he said. I don't
so if you can repeat, then we can do something about it.
Oyinba, do you have a question? Do you have a question for
Obama Christo, me pacho aya kachi what na voice in the brofo nyede.
This is coming from the legal team.
Pikin kofo ni bia. Pikin kofo ni bia. Okay. We no mo scammer or to data 10 megabyte. 10 megabytes be you know.
Yes, your serial callers. Your mom is going to my phone calls. You see that social media, but no be there serial there.
Serial browser.
Serial chatters. On be chat Obe tire brofo bebre no am space ba banyan ne kan nyina mfakon.
Nana who was it? I don't know what catch my girl.
Yes. Nana
Francis.
Hello.
Here, Mr. Francis, but I have more yam your pa.
Catch no.
The able Tresica, or coffee TV as I'm dama paddy. Or shimmer pa.
Yes, me to escape. Mr. Madia back. Now is a born a music. Never have you just come.
Hold on. Nana was it? Are you about to speak against Capito?
Yes.
Translation.
Capito.
Are you speaking against Capito?
David Capito. But why you don't chase coming?
Okay, then that was me. You with him. Why? That's it. All by why?
David.
Busanyuma di pami.
Piqué. Capito. I am Capito. Francis. Francis.
Capito.
But second chair and no home kakra. Because all Capito is king. Oh no, I'm your kakra.
But that man was not paid. That man was
so they man Capito so family the name mam nam my dear back. And until at the end of copy video me book Capito be. Yeah,
okay.
0.
I feel matters.
That's right. Thank you.
I feel matters. But me pede maybe so the also get assessed by 6 Nibiana.
DM packs.
6 by 6
there and we are here for no. Yes,
Francis, Mr. Kita, 6 by 6 Nibiana.
And then 6 by 6.
Car 1
Oh, ebe 6 by 6.
And it's only that.
Nana was it again 6 by 6?
Obachelo with Chili Piquet. Obachelo, maybe find so to be. Into 9 Nayel on finish. I have Zimbo Negima.
There be as okay. As or the far back door.
Translation?
No. Nobody should translate in English. This one Killer K should you understand because this conversation will go south.
Killer K.
No. Don't explain. Don't explain.
Man can bluff. Killer K.
Don't explain Killer K. This is the kind of conversation Killer K likes. Don't explain. Don't explain to him. Don't let him understand. Please don't let him understand.
Martin. Mubonyo mama ama.
Francis said Busanyuma. David Nyabotre Nana was in Nyabotre. Francis said Busanyuma nkrasi for me you know. Wo ana hwanya.
Nkrasi for
wo ana hwanya.
Nkrasi in somewhere.
Oh, well, oh, you're smart guy. What? I feel the and you are real people. Buza, you man depend on that. Oh, you're smart man.
If you say Mayor Ama, yeah, Mr. Berama or Ghana. No, what I say, Piquet. As I feel you, Papa, and you watch our what you send me cry.
No, a photo also.
I check the
photo. Now, when you go free, you.
Oh.
Or say you
free. Go free. Go free. Go find a ball.
I salute.
That's it. How do you say you did you median baby? Yeah. Killer K, anything for Margaret before we leave?
I will see you next month.
For sure.
We got a lot of work to do.
Anything for Margaret? Any discouraging words for Margaret?
Yeah. Oh no, it's a kind of a request.
A Hannah request.
Many of them are happy.
Mobile money,
Oh man, day.
Man, happy Sabbath.
I don't hear any.
Sabbath you can wear.
Oh, sir. Oh, sorry, Ifa.
Me wako for area or yoko.
Oh, I see. Capito.
Hey,
life.
Hey, where in Koforidua are you?
Hey,
send me a message. Send me a message because I'm gonna be there, and I have a lot of things that I want to do in that community. So send me a message. We'll talk offline.
I'll send you his number. I'll send you his number. I'll send you his number.
Okay, cool.
PK,
Yeah.
Magraheb, I think sir.
I need to organize into the Koforidua minimum.
Okay. More platform no question, and this is what I will request Senka. Nanka mental health, private mental health, and I say somebody people can talk to. Actually, nanka position hospitals, the regionals and our districts, because I think it's high time you share mental health because a lot of people are
now what has mental health got to do? What has mental health got to do, Margaret?
Oh, you know, problem I want tonight or their phone.
He's making a point, man. Here,
the platform no question. So or the petition tournament is going to create some kind of a community argument and petition indirectly. The government can actually do something about it because a lot of prominent people also share the channel. No? That is why I'm putting this across. Yes, because
and now can it true? But Nipa na onang sawo channel nechi no. No answer here more.
I think
Why should they freeze? Why should they freeze? Why should they freeze for no reason? Wow, look. New of an nechi no osre. Wow, look. Why? Just imagine.
I know Italian style.
I quite freezing ya the fair crack. I say, okay. How did you even see what? It's been nothing but fun with you all. God bless you all. God makes you great. And God hear your prayer for the next week. This and many we ask. They are coming back whenever we try to leave them. Oh, it was strategy, I didn't freeze you.
That is why
I'm freezing. Almost shut out the buffet, so I didn't freeze you. But the now, I'm still trying to no. So yeah, oh, I sent them back another. Maybe
yeah, recording. We are recording and we use it.
The baby, yes, you said they are bro. We suffer na I'm coaching on your friend is saying. Suffer na I'm born no man year no. I see the man we then sakatete don't fear why. Into no. Nya we nyina no record ye dey fa baby ah. Emfa baby ah. E di jumede na baby ye. Capito so chia Maghreb so chia pa o so nyame nya okese. O chia. Otidi na I say bronsa mati nyakopodi no. Obeka te call ni sisi ah. Katina me boy. What should they freeze? Okay, yeah. Where the attack say freeze and gazaza. All right, ebusiafo. Yeda bu nyina se yenya ohene ba kono boafo. Ama boafo. I don't know be body ni twi din sa boafo. Ohene ba kono boafo. Ema ne ba ebeka ye ho ma di dwede ma ne ye kama. Sa so na Ogoma Kristo inde wakanya sasempa Mr. Muhunu baby amumbo mpa ma na mumbo na baso wakanya sasempa papa. His submission now the by no concerning mental health was nothing but deep. Ogama Kristo made a very valid point. Impenye forces are ota okwedu anwe in America into no mempena asem kire so wakanya sasema mem fano so Sasuna Killer K made shared a very good experience with us and also gave a good contribution towards in Commander Yedi inclining towards funnyface side finally ya ne Kumchacha ene din komamane ye kama anum say ene ebrebe ye be ama Yedi dwumede no aba de wie ye mo so for HRFPK da ya de near then na bremo na mebo next week ya ne akabeneza and the best schedule so e wo fidi man say enti no mesraw so lunch break na 7 p.m. you be 5 p.m. why ni enti nya dwumadi ma nya kama saa so na opa adwuma so penom waso we na ofidi na esusu ne yakọ encha kese pa so nkoma magraheb ai baby a wo bia nyakopon enko so nhyira no nya kese na mom no still ye be sha court na case ni ye be weni with all the evidence privy to our legal team by a good undercover journalism by Mubarak Yakubu and say inshallah we shall prevail. Yada munyina ase. Yakra munyina. Bye bye.